Yesterday, we looked at the royal law and how we can't pick and choose which parts of God's heart we obey. Today, we see the weight of our words and the beauty of God's heart. James gives us a final warning about how we treat others, but he also gives us a reason for hope, because there is something that has the power to rewrite the verdict of judgment. This is day 69, the triumph of mercy. James chapter 2, verses 12 and 13 gives us a standard to live by. James says, let our words and our actions be shaped by the reality that we will be judged. But also look at how he describes it. He says the law that sets us free. This isn't a heavy burden or a list of don'ts. It's a lifestyle of freedom. And then comes the pivot in verse 13. There will be no mercy for those who refuse to give it. But for the one who has been merciful, there is a promise. Mercy triumphs over judgment. The law of liberty is the law of the gospel. It is the law that says we are guilty, but Christ set us free. Imagine standing in a courtroom with a debt so large you could never repay it. The record is real, the charges are accurate, and the guilt is undeniable. But then the judge looks at the debt and stamps the page with one word: paid. Not because we earned it, but because someone else stepped in and paid the price. Now imagine walking out of the courtroom and refusing to forgive a $5 offense from someone else. James is showing us the irony again. If we have been forgiven the impossible, how can we withhold mercy in the small things? When we understand how much mercy we have received, it becomes unthinkable to withhold it from others. Mercy doesn't just beat judgment, it triumphs over it. Take a moment and reflect. How are we treating the people in our lives? Are we treating them with the same level of mercy that we expect God to show us? Or are we holding them to a standard that we can't even meet? Let this be our declaration today and going forward. I am a recipient of mercy, and I will be a conduit of mercy. And here's the action. Find one grudge or one area where you've been keeping score and let it go. Choose to be merciful, not because they deserve it, but because we didn't deserve it either. Let mercy triumph in your heart today. Stay connected to Jesus, the source of all mercy. Let His grace be the lens through which you see the world today. Rest in Him. God bless.